Today we're going to talk about my hot water heated grow bench. I'm in my basement, and how this works is hot water circulates through these tubes and warms the soil up of the plant. I'm not really concerned much of the indoor temperature here, which is it's like 55, 60 degrees in the wintertime, but the soil temperature. And the soil temperature maintains around 70 degrees, and the ambient temperature around the plant from the heat rising up is enough to make the plant thrive. We have 3 fluorescent lights here, and there are 6 multi-spectrum lights, or I should say full spectrum lights. And I rotate my plants from this side of the bench to this side of the bench every couple days. Let's get into how this works. As we walk along the bench, you could see the tubes in there, lights on the top. We have, around the end here, we have the hot water heater, circulator pump. The Snapple bottle is the overflow tank. Inkbird thermometer controls the circulator pump, and a Christmas light timer that we use to control the lights. The model of the hot water heater is the UT10. It's 2.5 gallons, I believe. It has a thermostat on it, and you can see I have 2 notches on there, one for 100 degrees and one for 120. Depending on what I'm doing and what the temperature is in the basement, we move back and forth between those two. Circulator pump, it has 3 speeds. I usually vary the speeds, depends on what the temperature is and how many plants I have in there. It's a lot of variables there that make me decide what I use at the time. Okay, the Snapple bottle, like I said, is sort of like an overflow tank on a car next to your radiator, where you put your antifreeze in and you have a hot line and a cold line, and depending whether it's on or off, that water level is going to go up or down depending on the temperature, and that keeps the pump from running dry. Inkbird thermometer, that's the actual temperature it is. That's what it's set at. You can see that it's on the heating mode because it's below 70. The cooling side we use for a fan later on in the season. The probe, which actually is what takes the temperature, I stick right into the soil of the plants, and I try to get it about halfway down, get an accurate reading. It's very accurate. Here's the lighting strip on the full spectrum side. I don't always use both sides. Like for the first month, I only used the other side with the fluorescent lights to germinate. There they have the power strip for the 3 lights on that side. Easily turns on and off. You can see that the side comes up on that for the night. I only usually leave it down so that I water, and that's pretty much it. If you like it, subscribe.